It's another absolutely beautiful evening. Set off from Langsett, walked along the edge of the Porter or the Little Don. I'm just about to head up into the hills behind me now. So arrived here, I'm at Horsestone's Naze. It's just dropping a little bit chillier. Not too bad though. Just got a t-shirt and down jacket on. It's getting close to sunset. Walked about 8 kilometres. So I'm gonna set the camera up on a little tripod, watch my tent being pitched, and see if I can get some pictures of the sunset, and then get some tea on. So last time I had a question about the tent. It's a Best Sport tent, it's something I got off eBay. It wasn't particularly expensive. I think it's basically a copy of the MSR Hubba Hubba. Packs down fairly small. I always take the poles and pegs out of the main bag just so that you can kind of really squish down the tent into your rucksack. It goes up inner first, which is a bit different to my other tent, but it's not too bad really, and it only takes a minute or so to get the fly sheet over the top, so I think even if it was bad weather, you wouldn't get things too wet. The benefit of having a tent that goes up inner first is that you can work out exactly where you want it to be. About 10 o'clock. Had something to eat, had some cheese toasties using the Diablo toasty maker, and now tucked up in bed, ready to go to sleep, I think. Not sure whether I'm going to set my alarm yet for sunrise to try and get some photos and maybe a bit of a time lapse of the sunrise, or whether I'm going to enjoy a slightly more relaxed start to the Saturday morning. Not sure yet. Right, see you tomorrow. Good morning everyone. 6 o'clock, Saturday morning. It's just been the most gorgeous sunrise. I'm camped next to Horse Stone. That's the Horse Stone just there. So I'm going to take my tent down. It's far before anyone else is going to be up here, but even so, take my tent down, make sure there's absolutely no trace of my existence up here at all, have something to eat, and then go for a bit of a walk. Got plenty of time this morning to get a decent length walk in before going back to the car, so I shall see you later. A quick look at the tent. It's a two-man tent. It's got an entrance on both sides, which gives you storage space on both sides as well, so it really is loads of room inside it. So quite decent size porch part on both sides, the same on the other side. Means that you can exit the tent on both sides depending on what the weather is. Easily enough people for 2 decent sized sleeping mats. Probably enough room for bags as well for 2 people if you put them between you. Really nice little tent. The most important thing with wild camping, leave no trace. That's where my tent was, and there's absolutely no sign whatsoever that I've ever been there. Had quite a relaxed start to this morning. Watched the sunrise, had breakfast, got everything all packed up. It's now 7:45. Still no sign of anybody at all. It feels like it's just me in the Peak District this morning. I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure there's someone else that's camped out, but no sign of anyone where I am at the moment. So I'm going to set off walking, see where I get to this morning. So I've come down from Horsestone down to Horsestone Spring, which is a freshwater spring. So I'm going to fill up my water supply here. I've got a water filter, so I'll filter the water. I don't want to drink it straight from here, even though it looks clear as anything. And then carry on my walk. So the water filter's a Catadine B3, really small, packs down to almost nothing, and you just squeeze the water through the water filter. You can fill up your water bottles, whatever it is that you've got. It's about 8:30. I've walked down from the spring, followed the spring which forms a stream down to Stainery Clough, followed that down, and now I'm about to walk along the edge of the start of the Derwent and then head up towards the Shepherd Meeting Stones. This down here is the River Derwent. Although it's just a stream here really, not much of a river yet. These three sheep have been running along the track in front of me for ages. I've only just realised that actually if they go up onto the hill I'm probably not going to follow them. We've left that big wide track behind, it's turned into just a little tiny track now. Still really easy to follow though, you never get lost on this. Coming back down, been up a bit, going back down to the what I guess is still officially the River Derwent, but really here is just a tiny stream now. Just got to the trig point at Outer Edge. Walked about 10.5 kilometres so far, which is pretty good for the morning so far. It's about 11 o'clock. It's a little bit hazy, but the sun's trying to come through the clouds. Reasonably warm, t-shirt weather, although I think if you stopped to sit for very long you'd soon want to put something else on. It's nice. That's me nearly back at the car then. Not taking that many videos in the last few miles, it's been really busy. Been lots of people out walking with their families. But it's been a really good camp. Enjoyed this one. See you next time.